Hi, friends and fellow Earth Angels. It's Gladys, and welcome back to my weekly Sunday card reading. This spread will cover July 21st to the 27th, or whenever you're guided to watch this, as all readings are intended to be timeless. So we are mid-July. Here, I think all across the country, not here in Rhode Island, but here all across the country, we're experiencing a heat wave. I feel like this heat wave goes into perfect alignment with the messages of last week about being still and going into that Zen place, slowing down, being in that place of observance. And I just feel like we're carrying that energy into this week as well, like observing yourself, observing your energy, observing your needs, observing the people around you and how they're making you feel. I almost feel like there's this degree of flushing out, like just flushing out your body. Of course, when it's hot like this, we're encouraged to drink more water. So there's more flushing out of the body. I feel like we're also in a space of flushing out energies in our lives that no longer serve us. So, this retrograde energy of Mercury is about like clearing up miscommunications. It's about clearing out that. It's like that renew, redo, review, like that re-energy. So if there are areas in your life that you're still working on, those things may come up more so for you to basically handle in a different way or move through in a different way. So maybe observing this week repeated patterns. If you're noticing like you're approaching things in the same way over and over again and it's not getting anywhere, observing how people are moving through things. Again, sit and be still. Maybe it's not so much Zen this week, but I'm feeling more so it's being in a state of observance, a state of stillness, just experiencing all the experiences, good, bad, and indifferent, and really connecting with the essence of your intuition. So the universe is speaking. So many people have been talking about signs and numbers and animals that are out there. So I based my decks that I chose this week on that. So I'm going to start with the Archangel Oracle deck so we can get an angel for the week. And then I'm going to tap into what that angel or what the divine wants us to surrender this week as we're in that state of observance. And then we're going to go into, this is a deck I've had for a while. I don't think I've used it yet on this channel, but it's numerology guidance cards. So numbers are a way for us to get signs from the universe. A lot of times people see triple digits, 111, 222, 333, 444, and so on and so forth. And if you're seeing these repetitive patterns, a lot of times what the numbers mean that you're in flow, that you're connected with the divine, you're present, you're aware, and you're seeing these signs. Another way for the divine and the universe to speak to you is through animals. So I pulled the children's spirit animal cards for us this week. And then finally, another sign that people typically tend to connect with loved ones, it's connected to spiritual transformation, is the butterfly oracle cards for life changes, because I feel like a lot of the collective is in this space. So that's how I chose the decks this week. I'm just going to put that aside in case I need to go into the book. So let's begin. Let me open space. Oh, I do want to mention I had a client who brought me in these beautiful flowers this morning. I mean, how lovely is it to receive flowers? I saw her walking in with them and I just lit up. So how could I not display them in this week's reading? So I just wanted to share that. Maybe surrounding yourself with some flowers this week would be beneficial too. It really taps into the essence of the feminine energy. Definitely for me, it lights me up. I love receiving flowers, especially unexpected. So it's funny. So for my birthday, a couple weeks ago, I woke up in the morning and I decided, the morning of my birthday, I decided that I wanted yellow roses. So when I went out to a flower shop, the only roses she had in the case were yellow. So I ended up getting myself 6 yellow roses. So I enjoyed those. And then I came home and a good friend of mine had sent me flowers. So now I had Gerber daisies and carnations and roses and all these beautiful flowers surrounding. And I have to say, for that week that I could really enjoy them, I kept saying, I love to be surrounded by flowers. I love flowers. And sure enough, here's some more comes popping in my life. So when you're putting that energy out there, more of this, God, or something even better, it definitely will boomerang right back. Okay, so let's start here. Opening up space, inviting in all your guardian angels and guides, the archangels, the ascended masters, God, source, creator of the universe, and all his holy beings of light to assist with this guidance. And I'm going to ask that the messages that come through be for your best and highest good, and the best and highest good of all concerned. All right, so let's see what angel wants to connect this week. Archangel. July 21st, 27th. Oh, let's go with that one. All right, so the angel, all right, I love it. Angel Ariel, and her message is courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So I think it's a beautiful message. Angel Ariel, she is, I feel like Archangel Michael's counterpart. Fear. So Michael is the angel of, like, that helps us move through worries and fears. And courage is moving through worries and fears anyway, regardless of the fear. And so that is courage. So I'm feeling like some of you, may need to be brave this week. If you've been hiding behind your feelings, if you've needed to have the tough conversations, not even tough conversations, if you've needed to express your needs, even with God, I need more support in my life. God, I need you to be more present in my life. God, I invite you into my life. I feel like I'm getting this whole come clean energy. That John Mayer song comes up, Say What You Need to Say. And I feel like Angel Ariel will help you with the courage to express your needs, to express your feelings. I'm almost feeling like, and again, it's a general read, so this may not be for everybody. I'm also feeling like the energy of the collective holding back. So people aren't going to know what you need or how you're feeling unless you're expressing it. And if you're expressing yourself in an aggressive way, that really just kind of shuts down other people's like listening ears, because it's like people just naturally go on the defense. So I'm feeling that maybe Angel Ariel is giving you the courage to come clean, to get whatever's on your chest off your chest. If you need to come clean with God, if you need to, sit down and pray, maybe it's been a while and you don't know how to get back, but you need some guidance. God is always there to love and support you. If it is having a conversation with a loved one, or, if you're just not feeling a certain way or being able to express your needs, I feel like this may be the week that might come out. We're coming towards the end of the Mercury retrograde. So when you're in the state of observance this week, you might get more clarity. If you're in the state of observance and stillness, you may get more clarity on how you're feeling and what your needs are. So I love to receive gifts. I love to receive flowers, and it's not a monetary material thing for me. What I receive from that is somebody thought about me, and it actually makes me tear up just thinking about it. So if you're somebody who loves to receive, that may be something you need to express. There's this whole dynamic going on with couples and partnerships and relationships right now, and needs not being met. So if you're observing your partner, or your partner observing you, and there's this unexpressed emotion, or there's this desire for more, when you can go in and observe your own needs and your own energy and how you're feeling, it can be very powerful to open up in that vulnerability and be able to share that with a partner. It may even be a child. Maybe you need to express yourself with a child, like if you are just doing too much and you're not saying anything. Or with your parents. Maybe your parents are expecting a lot of you and you're feeling overwhelmed. I feel like this may be the week to observe those feelings and come clean. I feel like that's what may be happening this week. And so Ariel is going to step in when you need courage to speak your truth, when you need courage to kind of like go into that lion or lioness energy and stand strong. Ariel is also the angel that helps with balance. If you're somebody who's doing many things, if you're taking care of kids, if you're having to work in your job, if your house is a mess, or your personal needs aren't being met, Ariel is a really great angel to call on for assistance to find balance with time to get everything done. And remember that saying, like, all you can do is all you can do. And if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. And if this week you need to sleep, if this week you need to rest, do that, and you'll have way more clarity, time, and energy to get those other things done. So let me go into the surrender cards. I feel like I want to expand on that message. So Ariel, what do you see, feel, or know the collective needs to surrender into this week? Surrender into what? Okay, let's go with this one. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Whoa. So the message says it's time for a relationship to shift. Woo! Weren't we just talking about that? It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his, her, or her own healing. Wow. So I'm feeling maybe this week, this is about relationships. I'm also feeling too, if you're not in a partnership, this could also be connected to work. Maybe you're taking on the work of your boss or your coworkers, and you feel like, oh, I'm going to make it easier for them. Or maybe you know somebody who's going through a hard time, so you're overcompensating to fix things. So the wounded earth angel energy, the wounded space, or the old energy, is that the earth angel collective, caregivers, healers, light workers, highly sensitive people, empathic people, we would fall into that energy of needing to fix, save, change, and make better. I was talking about relationships earlier. It's not about fixing the kid, then you'll be better. Fixing the spouse and then you'll be better, fixing the friend and then you'll feel better, or fixing this situation and you'll feel better. It's about shifting it and going into yourself, tapping into the essence of what your own needs are. So over the last, this energy really started, like the veil was lifted in 2013, and it was almost like we started to see people's true colors. And that has only gotten even more clear as we dropped into this new 9-year cycle in 2017. If you are still in the energy of needing to fix somebody, coming outside of yourself and going into other people's problems and other people's experiences, it's going to be very draining. If you pull back and tap into your own needs and get busy doing the things that you want to do, that light you up, that make you magnetic, you'll be amazed. And then you invite God and the divine in that space. You will be amazed how things start to unfold naturally in a healthy way. So surrender the idea you can fix someone, that you can make them better. Now, as earth angels, we are here on this planet to be of service. That is really what lights us up. So instead of being in that space of fix, save, change, and make better, I'm going to shift the vibration and encourage you to embrace the energy of comforting people, supporting them, teaching them, and inspiring them. So that's what I do in my job. I comfort people, I listen, I support them by offering guidance. I teach with everything that I've learned, and I inspire by living my best life. I mean, I try to be an example of what the divine wants for me. I try to be an example of sharing how I connect and how things work and unfold for me through these videos. And I pray that it's through those experiences and those stories that I share that inspires you to want to strengthen your relationship with the divine and creator and the universe. But I also understand that I cannot, nor do I want to, fix the world. So I always ask God, send me the people that I can bless that can bless me as well. And it's a mutual energy that goes back and forth. And so if you're in this fix mode and you're feeling resentful and you're feeling bitter, guess what's going to come up this week in your observance? Feeling resentful, feeling tired, depleted, and drained, and feeling bitter, feeling out of control. And this is where, when you feel that energy, it's pulling out of it and going up to Creator and asking God for assistance and kind of just moving out of the way. And then Archangel Ariel will come in and give you the courage to be able to express those needs. Now, let me tell you, I think it's Brene Brown who talks about not sharing your story and being vulnerable with just anybody. By expressing your needs and sharing your story and how you're feeling, make sure it's in with a support system that will be able to nurture you right back. That's another word that's been coming up, is this whole nurturing energy, just loving yourself, being kind to yourself, being supportive of yourself, even if your community, your network is not, if they're pulling at you. It's time for a relationship to shift. So we are in this dynamic where we're all up leveling. I did a podcast. I think it was one of my first podcasts called "The New Way of the New Role of the Caregiver." I will put that in the link down below if you're interested in learning more about this fix, save, change, comfort, support, teach, inspire. I've been talking about it for probably since about 2013 now. So that might be something you might want to dive more into if you feel like you're in this space. Relationship stuff, it is intense. The masculine energy is up leveling. The feminine energy is up leveling. It's almost like we're shedding skin. Like I see that snake energy, and a lot of us are shedding skins, but you can't fix your counterpart and they can't fix you. You can't make somebody better, but what you can do is you can enhance your own energy. You can enhance the person that you are. And so maybe I'm encouraging you this week, or maybe the divine is encouraging you this week, to observe all those feelings. Observe like how you're receiving back, observe how you're not receiving back, and really getting in touch with the essence of your needs. I cannot say enough how much communication, clear communication, how important that is right now. So if you need to speak up about something, or if you need to pull back from something, or something's not working for you anymore in your job, in your home life, with family, with friends, with coworkers, with a significant other, a partner, this week it might be even more intense. You might feel it even more so. And so Ariel is saying, I've got your back. I'm with you when you are able to speak your truth. This might not even be problematic. It may be you want more out of something, or maybe you're missing somebody and you're afraid to feel needy. So being able to express that this week is really, really important. And just holding back sometimes falls into this energy of fixing them. Well, I'm going to hold back because I don't want to add more on their plate. I'm going to hold back because I know they're going through a lot. I'm going to hold back my needs because la 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 la. So that even that falls into the trap of fixing somebody. So if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling backed up, Ariel has your back this week, and she's going to encourage you to express that. So let's get into the numbers. Let's see. What message or what number does the universe want for you to experience this week? What message? Oh, there it is. Interesting. So I pulled teaching and learning. So card number 57, teaching and learning. So 5 is about change, and 7 is kind of like a congratulations from the universe. It's also a very spiritual number. So I feel like this is the universe saying that you're going through changes right now, and it's spiritual up-leveling. People right now are experiencing food changes with food. So for me, my energy and my connection with food has drastically changed. I can't even say I'm even as hungry as I used to be. The foods that I eat have drastically changed. Like even my connection to exercise and thought forms of that have changed drastically. So if you're going through health stuff, or you're not getting sleep, or there are these changes that are going on within you, know that it most likely is an up-leveling of your spiritual awakening. And I feel like that's what this vibration of 57 means. And know that you're learning right now, and everything you're learning, you're teaching. So I have been, this whole last year, through a series of events last year, I was triggered to tap into the essence of my own feminine energy. Basically, I had to learn how to be a girl, a woman, not a girl. I had to learn how to be a woman. I had to tap into my own feminine essence. And I had a lot of wounded spaces that created a lot of trouble in my relationships. So I really had to dig deep. And so for an entire year, I am literally coming up on a year of this inner work. I am just now being given the opportunity to teach it. So I've learned so much about my own spiritual growth, about my own feminine essence, because that's my natural vibration is I connect with the divine feminine energy. And I had so much societal family conditioning that was so backwards that I was unaware of. It was just creating these same situations over and over and over again, again, creating friendships and partnerships where it's this codependent energy of fixing people, right? You know, caregiver energy and earth angel energy, we can be incredible problem solvers, but enabling and problem solving isn't necessarily helping people. So we've been asked to really shift the energy back on ourselves and dig in. So there's a lot of teaching and learning right now. So know that whatever you're going through, this struggle and challenges that you're learning, whether it's through health, whether it's through finances, whether it's through your partnerships and relationships, whether it's through love, whether it's through connection with family and friends, these challenges are giving you an opportunity to learn, which as an earth angel, which eventually give you an opportunity to teach it. Maybe you'll start your podcast, maybe you'll do a YouTube channel, maybe you'll write a book, maybe you'll start a blog. This is how we support people. That's how you comfort, support, teach, and inspire people, by sharing the knowledge and wisdom that's already within you, not jumping into every single problem and trying to fix it. Give people room and space to come up with the conclusions on their own, and it creates an incredible vibration of support. I want to peek at the book real quick. Just double check and see if there's any other guidance that I want to share. Yeah, So basically, this card indicates a time of significant learning and growth, when the wisdom you will gain will be of great benefit to others. This is the space that we're in. This card encourages you to have faith in your abilities to teach, because teaching is simply passing on to others information they didn't already know. So basically, this is the space that I'm in, and I have no doubt that many of you who are watching this channel are also in this space of the Earth Angel Collective, of teaching and of learning and then teaching. Archangel Zadkiel, we had him come up a few weeks ago, and he's the angel of teaching and learning. And so you can even call on him as well, and ask him for his assistance on how to share your information with the world. So, if this is coming from the courage of putting yourself out there, stepping into your earth angel divine gifts, and you're coming from a place of, I want to write this blog, or I want to write this story, or I want to start this channel, or I want to do this podcast to fix people, you really got to shift that vibration and saying, okay, how can I share my story? How can I comfort, support, teach, and inspire others and love what I'm sharing? Again, there are so many ways to blog. There are so many ways to share gifts. Or you can even ask God, send me the people in my life that I can comfort, support, teach, and inspire by living my best life. And God may send people to you that you can offer kindness, that you can offer a smile. And you're really going to tap into that in its depth through observation, through listening, through stillness. And I feel like that's what the universe wants you to practice this week. All right, so let's get a message from an animal this week. Little animals. What message from the animal kingdom does the Earth Angel Collective need to hear, see, feel, and know? Wow. Okay, so there's 2 of them. Buffalo. Be thankful for all you have. And then Ladybug. Notice the little things. Well, these cards go hand in hand. Notice the little things and be thankful for all you have. And a lot of times, all you have is the little things. Just being able to spend quality time with somebody can really expand that gratitude. Being able to have quality time for yourself is powerful. So yesterday, so I've got a busy weekend, and I've had a busy weekend, and so I'm channeling this on Saturday to upload for Sunday. And so Friday, I was able to take a couple hours and go lay by my pool. And it was the middle of the day, and I was preparing for the busy weekend that was to come. And I remember just kind of sitting there in gratitude, thanking the sun, thanking the pool water for being cool and refreshing, just being thankful. There was lots of kids around, and I was just thankful for the laughter and the play of the children. And it's funny because I've been noticing ladybugs. I saw a ladybug. Friends of mine threw me a surprise 40th birthday party. And at the end of the night, I was just sitting in gratitude. I was just kind of observing everybody having a good time. And I was just appreciative for just the space that I was in. And right at my feet, there was a ladybug. And ladybugs represent good luck, good fortune. It's a treasure when they come into your life. And it's a reminder of noticing the little things, because the rug was decorative, I could have totally missed her. But when you're in that place of observance and presence and being in the moment, you see these little things. And again, it's about the signs too. So if you're seeing those numbers, especially 5s or 7s, 8's an abundance number, God's numbers are 0s. If you're seeing those numbers, just being thankful for that energy. Thank you, God. I know you're present with me. Thank you for showing up in my life. Bring me more of this or something even better. Just those small recognitions of those things that are around you that are lighting you up. Now, because we're here in Rhode Island, and I think it's hot all over the country right now. It's so easy to fall into that, oh, it's hot, and oh, it's sticky, and everybody's complaining about the heat. Well, remember 6 months ago, people were like complaining about the snow and the cold. So it's being thankful for all you have, being thankful maybe for the air conditioner, being thankful maybe for time together, being thankful for what you have. And I have to say, I don't really feel like I need to tell a lot of you that, because, I think a lot of you who watch my channel are in that space, but it's definitely easy to fall out of it. So maybe this is just kind of a reminder, if you're feeling out of control, if you feel like things are spiraling, if you feel like you don't know what the next steps are, you're feeling overwhelmed, this could be kind of a pathway to bring yourself back, to be connected to the divine. I myself have had to spend recently more time with God and really connecting. And, I've had some stuff come up within myself that I recognize. And again, I have a support system that I go to, but it's still stuff that I have to move through. So giving myself permission to sit in it, and the courage to even open up and share with my support system. Hey, this is how I'm feeling, being open up to receive, being vulnerable. And of course, there's always beautiful energy that comes back that's so very healing. Okay, let me finish with the butterfly cards here. All right, transformation. What message do you have for the collective this week? Okay. Grief work. Interesting. It's so funny. Look at the color. It's just like the same color as the ladybug. I mean, really, that's awesome. Grief work. So I also feel with that card, let me see. Let me just get some clarity on that. Grief work. This goes along with the change that's happening in the Earth Angel Collective, the up-leveling, the shifting. And I feel like the universe is encouraging you to give yourself an opportunity to grieve what was, and then get excited and being grateful for all the good things that are coming into your life. So there may have been some loss in the last few weeks for you. And that loss can even go along with old beliefs, old ways of doing things. It could be friendships, it could be partnerships. You could be releasing stuff. We're in this Mercury retrograde. We just got spit out of this eclipse tunnel. We're in the full moon energy of Capricorn, which is like structure and foundation stuff. So I feel like this beautiful energy is coming in and encouraging you to grieve the loss of what was. So many of you earth angels out there are not the people you were a year ago. I am certainly not the person I was a year ago. And it's like, even in this last week, I've been mindful of who am I right now? Like, who am I? Like, what do I love? Like, everything I loved last year is completely different from what I'm loving now. And I feel like this is why that observance is so important, that stillness is so important, really kind of embracing the essence of the environment, the signs, the things that are around you, and being able to grieve maybe even your identity and that person that you were, and being able to accept that things have changed so much. Embracing like the new norm. I cannot say enough how much this 2020 energy vibration is like, it's like pushing up. It's how do I explain it? It's like we're being like squeezed, and it's like you're being forced, like all the stuff that's inside of you is being squeezed out. That's what this year has been. And as we go into 2020, we're in this period of reintegrating the energy of true love back on the planet. So it's commanding respect for yourself and the way people treat you. It's being able to receive in a different way. It's being able to be vulnerable. It's being able to be patient with the process. It's being able to express your needs and having the courage to take action towards a better life for yourself, whatever that means to you. I'm just looking at this sign here. I said there may be no thing greater than a life well loved. And so this is the space that we're moving into. I almost feel like this is the work. This is the work we're doing. And the final part of it is grief. Being able to grieve the energy. So grief settles in the lungs and it settles into the heart. So even like anything you're doing that may be like even hurting the lungs, smoking, needing to get oxygen, breath work, what else? The chest, the heart. This is all where grief settles. The even the middle back. I feel like the universe is helping to break that stuff up. So some of you may be feeling like you're going through a grief process and don't even know what it is. You could be grieving that old person that you were. You could be grieving what was. Friendships that you had may not be resonating with you anymore. And I think that's why the message this week is encouraging you to observe what's working and observe what's not. Observe the people that you're loving being around and be around them more and really observe the things that you're really enjoying. So lately I've been enjoying peaches. I'm not a peach person, or I've never really eaten that fruit, but lately it's like I can't get enough of peaches, so I'm just going with it. I'm listening to my body and what it needs. I'm eating these things, and I just went out and bought like greens. Like my body's craving like kale and Swiss chard and collard greens and garlic and tomatoes. It's so random. So I'm just kind of going with it and listening to my body again, because I've pulled out of that fixing everyone, saving them, changing them to make them better. So now I'm even more hyper aware of what my body wants to eat, how my body wants to feel, if I'm tired, if I need to get to bed early, if I feel like I need knowledge and wisdom about something. I'm hyper aware of that. And as I am, it's giving me an opportunity to teach it. It's so powerful. I'm in that space of wanting to laugh and play and sing and dance. I got the opportunity to go to the beach last Sunday, and just being with people and my feet in the ocean and the sunshine on my skin, it was just so... I was just so thankful. And it was like those little things, those spur moment things, or those gifts from the universe that truly light me up. So, I feel like there's a lot there. Let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up in the comments, or give me some green hearts. Green is about healing, or give me some red hearts. Send me some love, because we're all in it. We're all in that space. And if you start seeing the number 57, take pictures and tag me on social media or something. Or 57 resonates with you in some way. Here's your sign. This is your message. Let me know the signs that you're seeing. If you're seeing numbers, if you're seeing butterflies, or you're seeing dragonflies, or those repetitive signs, let me know what you're seeing, and be sure to go online and look it up. I always look up the animal that I'm seeing, and then I'll put like spiritual meaning of ladybug, spiritual meaning of butterfly, I'll check in, and I'll just see what animal medicine that I'm receiving. So really connect with the universe this week. Really connect with the present moment and the signs that are around you. That's how you know you're in flow. That's when you know when the universe is speaking to you, and it doesn't mean anything other than you're in alignment. And when you're in alignment, you're open up to receiving all the knowledge and wisdom and gifts that the universe has for you. It really is a beautiful, beautiful energy. So thank you so much. I love that you're present with me. I love that you're watching. I love that you're connected. I love that you're sharing. Thank you so, 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 so much. don't really have any announcements. Again, I will put the new role of the Caregiver podcast in the description below. Let me close space by thanking all your guardian angels and guides, the archangels, the ascended masters, God source, creator of the universe, and all his holy beings of light that assisted with this guidance for you today. And you can even pause this video and you can just look at the cards on display and see if you get your own messages from that. I encourage you to do that. If you have not heard it yet today or nobody's told you, I love you. God loves you so much. Trust in the divine, trust your intuition, and I send you love with heavenly hugs. Bye for now.